All right. Good evening, morning, good time zone, wherever you may be when you start watching, or if you are tuning in with me on Twitch. Tonight, we are going big. Where we left off, I did a little bit of work off camera. We did go back and get the car that we left near the warehouse. During that time period, we also picked up the other two panels, parts, I guess you would say. So that way we're ready to build solar panels if it comes down to that. For today's stream, the intention is to work ourselves into a good position, right? We need to, one, find the solar panel part, well, the solar panels. But if that doesn't happen, I want to be prepared. In order to do that, we need to reliably be able to make it to the north side of town, which is where we're going to find the richer neighborhood and be able to collect and loot a little more efficiently. So, with that in mind, I have pulled the car around, and of course, let's take a look at our situation. If we plug in the key, we're at about 75% gas, which isn't bad. That means we definitely have a few um, trips in us before things can potentially go bad, but we're not going to drive just yet. What I do need to do is make sure that we have weapons. So at the moment, I have a stoned axe, two meat cleavers that are in decent condition. I don't want to use my hunting knife or hammer. Good evening. I see you there. The car is going to stay clean because we are not going to do anything to the vehicle. That's for sure. So we will not use our vehicle as a weapon ever. That is not a thing for me. But the idea is that we're going to get packed up so that we are ready to take on the amount of zombies that could be up north. So, at the very least, I want us to focus on two different things. The other major problem that we have, at least for the start of the stream tonight, is we're basically out of fresh food. If we don't start doing something about our food situation, we got to do something about, well, we're going to have problems. But even if you drive over a body and make it dirty, yes, that's technically true, and we just won't drive over bodies. Like that's kind of be going to be our focus here. Well, I say our focus, our intention is to avoid damaging our vehicle. I am clearing out my space a little bit, just so that way I have enough space to do other things. I need to figure out new storage. So while I think about that, let me drop these things because we're not going to use them. Oh, I'll keep the stones and the duct tape. We'll get rid of the electronics part. Always keep a screwdriver on you, super important. And I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, so always keep your survival gear. I have a nightstick as well. So plan being, I want to, if I can't find what we want, I'm going to make it. So we're going to make a few axes. The good part is we can disassemble things. The bad part is some things just won't work well into something else. So I can make the chipstones, which is exactly what we need. But from a prioritization perspective, I need to go find some sticks. So that way I can turn those sticks into axes. Super important. Hashtag priorities. Put a bear on display. Oh, the bear. Yes. Our Spiffo bear is chilling with us in the bag. It's not a bad idea, but the moment, I don't really have a safe place to put it and avoid it being destroyed. So I think I'll hold on to it for a while. We'll stick those chip stones in our bag. We'll come back for those other stones as we need. And let's get some sticks. We want branches. That's exactly what we're looking for. If you take a look at our character screen, we are getting our hair in a weird position, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, our hair needs to get tidied. We have a chin strap going, so we're getting a fair amount of growth happening just as the world starts to turn as well. Which again, nothing wrong with that, but that is not the way I play. We're gonna get cleaned up as soon as we can. So there's another way I can go about this. I don't want to do it that way. Actually, that's not true. That would be for spears. I apologize. So I was just thinking that I could like disassemble a fence and whatnot, but I can turn logs. I said logs. Planks into sticks. I can't turn planks into axes. I don't think. And you know, it doesn't hurt to check that. We do axe filter. Yeah, so you have to have a tree branch in order to make an axe. Emo phase with that hairstyle. That's fair. I mean, can't really. I can fix up my hair in various different ways. It looks like the only thing I can't do is a mohawk and the grease back. That's not bad. So my hair is ready to be styled when we are thinking about things like that. The moment I don't really like this vegetation patch. I was really hoping this would be a good space for it. What I am gonna do, we're gonna use walk to. Hopefully there was zombies on the other side of here. Sweet. All right. So luckily for me, I do know some of this area, and I've done some work in the past. When I was looking for things, and over here, that's why you see a couple of zombies laid out. Yeah, I could check these houses for fresh food as I think about it, and not worry about searching for food. But that's not really why I'm out here either. I'm actually out here to find branches, like I said. So the food situation, as much as I prefer fresh food, we have food, so it's not something to think about. Let's make ourselves safe. So, hello, goodbye. This is a weird outfit for you. I don't think those colors work for you, lady. So, good night. I will see you on the next one, hopefully. That outfit looks good on you, but what is in your leg? Who got you? What is that? It's a letter opener? What is it? There are a lot of people in the 90s in Kentucky who had letter openers, apparently, because I see zombies all the time with letter openers in them. All right. Let me get rid of that. I mean, I don't like doing a lot of foraging to find sticks. So our other option is to take the day and just chop down um, a tree. The problem with that, though, is if I break my current axe, then I won't have an axe. So chopping down trees are actually probably the least efficient ways to find um, branches. So I am trying to keep it as close to the forest as possible so I can find firewood, which branches do count as. And if that works, then we should. I just need three. Like three is good enough, honestly. What are you? You are a caterpillar. Grasshopper, I apologize. I should not misclassify you. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's not great content to walk around foraging. I get that, but we work what we got. We do have a problem of the weather really working against us, but it is what it is. I found some mushrooms. That's poisonous mushrooms. Well, can't eat that. Why are you guys at the gas station? Look, I don't want to have a problem later, so anytime people mosey their way over to this gas station, we'll just clear them out. Just to keep it simple, keep it safe. Especially because I do plan on having this gas station as like my primary gas station, so I'm going to set it up for power later as well when we get to that point. Don't see anything that's going to be potentially benefit. Yes, I got branches. All right, let's go up the road a little bit, see if I can get another one. Maybe this will be a quick foraging situation and then turn into, yes, another set of branches. Sweet. So that's four. I don't have food to really fix my situation here, but maybe, maybe. Oh, what else we got? What else we got? rock. I'll take the stone. All right. I don't really need it. I know that. Okay. Okay. Some people even hang out at the gas station even after death. Yes, that's definitely true. It is a hangout spot for some. Notice that I am getting tired because my search radius is getting smaller, which means that I need to do something about this because that'll be a problem. Let's move the hammer in there. I don't need to keep it on my person. Don't really need the meat cleavers out. Why are the meat cleavers out? They're not attached to my belt. Oh, that's because they're not attached to my belt. I'm an idiot. Ugh. Let's attach you to the right. Keep my flashlight on the left. We're good there. Let's go inside here. Did I not open these doors? Because I'm an idiot. Okay. Did I ever go in the back? Oh, I think those people were the ones who were stuck in the bathroom before. And I was like, no, that's why this door is all busted. I say that, but maybe I should be safe. Like I said, clear out the space and just not have a problem later. Okay, storage. Nothing I can really use, or nothing I need to use. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna open this door now. Weight loss. Let's take a look. So weight is currently at 91 kilos. Bathrooms in the gas station are always unpleasant and dangerous. Fair enough. Yeah, so we're at 91 kilos. We're almost to that weight goal, so 6 kilos left to go, and then we're down to normal range, which is great. I did just eat some chips, so we're not like over encumbered or heavy at the moment. I mean, it doesn't hurt to start like jogging it out. That's also going to work the calories. So, anything we can do to get ourselves right. Anything we can do to get ourselves right. Getting hot. It's only 73 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but I am running, so that does increase our body temperature. Interestingly enough, if you weren't aware, you could actually see what your body temperature is in different parts of your body, so that way you can take off clothing layers if necessary. So the moment I'm getting hot because of the fact that I'm running. I don't have a lot of insulation here, so. But we are back. I'm a little tired, which I don't think is going to be problematic since we're at our base and our base is primarily safe. We haven't really exposed super amounts of hordes, and I've been killing off zombies consistently. I admit I haven't gone to the east side of our base for a little bit, like down this street. So there could be like a ton of zombies just piling up over here, and I just wouldn't know. But that's not a bad thing either because I don't care. They should never come through here. Could you lose a hand in game? There is a mod for that. If you were to get bit, for example, you can cut off your own hand or have another player cut off your hand for you. There are ways to go about that if that was a playstyle that you cared for. But outside of that, no. There's no like crazy scenario that could happen where your hand is infected or something and you have to get rid of it. All right, so we've got 5 axes, like I originally said. I want it. What we're going to do is pack those axes into the car trunk. And then we'll head north. Well, we won't do it tonight. It's already 4:20. Hello. Where did you come from? You saw me? Oh, yeah. Look at that swing. I'm not doing much damage at all. There it goes. You had a camera on you. Are you just a tourist in the area when this all popped off? I am sorry. I really am. This is not what, our town is about. Okay, and then let's get those axes into the trunk. I can't tell if that's zombie noises or wind. I love the ambient noises in this game. Oh, maybe she was undercover news trying to get some photos in the paper. It's possible. Definitely possible. A news reporter makes their way into the quarantine zone and doesn't make it out. It happens. Well, we are getting exhausted because we did. Foraging does take out your stamina, so that is something that if you don't know, be aware of. Not everybody cares, and I get that, but still, that's what it is. I forgot we were on our own water supply now, rather than yeah. So I won't wash myself at the moment. Anytime it rains outside are going to be days when I like wash my character, but when it's not raining, I'm not going to. Well, if it's not raining, I'm not going to do it. Also, I guess I can technically make more rain collectors, which the overabundance of water is never bad, but again, not super important at the moment. Let's get our food situation covered. What do we have that we can make to eat rather than just eating something direct? We can make a bowl of oatmeal. Look at that. Make pancakes. I forgot about that. And of course, we have salad. Can make cake. I can make cake because we have cake batter. That's interesting. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have like lots of dried foods, which when you have a bowl, maybe I should do that. Let's make a yeah. Yeah, how am I gonna do this? We take a soup, we make it with kidney beans. Okay. We got kidney beans with ramen noodles, grape leaves for some veggies, salt. I'm gonna save the olive oil. I won't. Little bit of rosemary, crackers, and what would that be at? That's 2,900. Nah, I need bouillon cube because you gotta have a broth going. Yep, and then add some lentils just to get make it a little more hearty. There we go. All right, so the good and bad, right? This is uncooked. um, Even uncooked, this would work really well. But if I cook it, it should increase its hunger like rating. So that's 39. I am going to pop this into our grill outside and see if we can get it going real quick. There we go. Let that cook up. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, so I'm too. Apparently, I'm getting tired because if I can't see anything when I'm foraging like this, I'm definitely tired. Where there won't be any canned food. So no, food is like even canned food can be found always. It's just a matter of recognizing, what canned food do you want, why, etc. Um, but there's always canned food in the world. If you set your settings to like extreme loot settings, it's still going to spawn at times. Anyway, so I went from 39 hunger to 50 hunger just by cooking it, which is why we cook our food. All right, if you can, especially when you're rationing what you have, cook your food. The other good part is if you have soups and stews, you can put them in bowls. So I have two bowls, and I can split that 50 into essentially two 25s, which is great. And now I have two bowls of soup, which will give me some thirst, will handle my hunger, unhappiness, and boredom, and my happiness. Yes. All right, we're gonna fill that cooking pot because I always like to have a cooking pot available whenever we need to do some cooking. And we're good there. Now, because our situation is what it is, we're going to drop our bag real quick. Um, then we're going to do some exercising. Even though we're fitness level 4 now, that doesn't mean we still can't get strong. So get those squats, buddy. Not to mention it'll make us more tired, which is also something I want. I want us to go to bed, you know, and sleep well. I don't want to get up too early either. So click on the back. Okay. We eat one bowl of soup because we are hungry. We'll save the other bowl of soup for the morning time. Soup. And now full to bursting. It's perfect. Now we sleep. Not to mention, the game does track proteins versus carbs versus fats. So if you're trying to gain weight, then fats and proteins are going to be, the way. Now, granted, I said fats and protein in that order. Whereas protein will help you gain strength faster when you have high amounts of protein in your system. So, yeah, it's good to know your nutritional facts. Okay, we're all set. Adventure begins. Just like the painting. Yes, absolutely. Give some character to the house. We'll take those, grab the lighter. So along the way, here's the play, right? Along the way, as we drive up the road, anytime we see a zombie, we're not going to run them over. We're going to take a quick, count. So if it's 3 or 4 or less, we will kill them. If it's more than 4, we will simply keep driving. Our goal is, for now, is to get to that house that we have based up at. Oh wait, did I get the crowbar? No, I didn't bring the crowbar. I need to grab the crowbar. Ooh, that's great. Glad I thought of that before I left. Anyway, so we're gonna go to the house that we had set up, or slept in the upstairs when we were out. That neighborhood had been pretty good, but we didn't check everything in the neighborhood. And for a second, let's pull up the map. I was just giving a quick look, pause. We were up here, right? And the idea is this neighborhood in general is great to check. We kind of skipped over our original area, but that's okay. My whole intention is go the direction that we already have cleared first and then work our way around. So this is where we'll start from and see what we can make out in this area. Sorry if that blinded you, by the way. But yeah, let me go get the crowbar. Like I said, I want to have a crowbar with me at all times, just in case we need to break into a door. I don't want to waste my axes trying to knock down doors. The crowbar is way more effective when you have the common sense mod enabled. So there's my crowbar. It's in terrible condition, so we don't want to have to fight with it. It's actually a great point. I can take this sledgehammer with me as well. It might come in handy. So didn't blind you like seeing the map. Awesome. I changed my monitor settings, like for myself, to make my picture way more clear. Which I don't know why I didn't do that before, because now it's looking at a game that has amazing lighting and so on and so forth, and even night it doesn't seem so bad. So I don't know. Learning, I shouldn't say learning, just being efficient in all your tasks are super important. I had set my settings on my monitor to be low power, so energy saving, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the right thing to do or the best thing to do, especially when we're streaming. All right, so that's another thing. If you don't know, you can use the seats in the car to your benefit. The only problem with doing that is if I have to jump to another seat in the car, what'll happen is I had to pick up those items, so it would make me heavier. But it is what it does. All right, so through here we go. We take this turn here, and then we just drive on down. There's another problem that I'm thinking about. Driving down this street could pull more zombies that I have not cleared on the side streets, but we're gonna live with that. We are definitely gonna live with that. Also, if there are any zombies in these buildings, it would be a problem. Well, it's 7 a.m. It's definitely not late, you know. Ooh, see that group to that right? I just keep it down. I saw the Scooby truck back there. We might take a look later. But we're looking good. I did a good amount of work coming through here. Which building was it? It wasn't the Flamingo House because I know I checked those garages already. It was these two houses that we were really based up at for a little bit. So now we're here. We have the car. We'll be using it as a mobile base for storage. I noticed that none of the zombies are really attracted to the noise, which is great. So you saw another group. I'm good for the moment. If anything like comes wandering through though, that'll be a problem, but we'll deal with it. So let's start taking a look. I need the magazine. Oh, because the magazine will change our situation. Or solar panels. If I can find either or, I will be a happy camper. Until that happens, we're going to be struggling a little bit. And I say struggling, we're still not in a bad situation. I'm just being stubborn and I don't want to turn on the generator. I want solar panels simply because we have everything we need except the panels. Come on. Come on. By the way, the wolves mean nothing. It's just ambient noise. Well, I can honestly say there are probably no zombies. Usually. Oh. Oh. All right. Oh, I guess we can. You know, I'm going to play this smart. I'm not going to sit around and wait for a fight. Let me put myself in a situation where I am safer and I can control like a horde if it comes up. So we're going to start ducking. And yeah, the ones that migrate towards us, we'll deal with. This is what we came prepared for. We came prepared to fight. Oh, all right. So for anybody who sees me, they get whacked. For anybody who doesn't, they don't. Ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. There you go. Come on. Maybe I shouldn't have done squats, huh? That is a lot of zombies, yo. Okay. That's way more zombies than I expected to be. Don't panic, though. Don't panic, though. We've got time and space, and we have gas. Oh, oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yes, 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 yes. No, not today. All right. I really thought it would be safer, and it's definitely not safer. There are a ton of zombies around. Ah, it's better to clear out, come back, and fight another day. But now we know we're walking into a mess of zombies. Ah, yes, the car got dirty because I had to knock down a zombie that wouldn't move. Ugh. I mean, I don't have to like go all the way back. Let me be clear about that. And I'm gonna pull in here real quick. Um, but yep, that didn't work like I wanted it to. So let's deal with some people. We'll go a different direction then. So I refuse to go back to our base in Turtle. We have zombies to deal with. It is a whole town. So let's do it. See, this is why we brought more axes. I'm gonna have to drop you real quick, and I want to put it anywhere. Then we put that in both hands, please. Okay. And we drop you here. Good to go. How many more access do I have? I only grabbed the one from the back, that's right. So check the trunk, put one on the back. Good to go. Yeah, preparation is key. So at the end of the day, whenever you're prepared, you will likely survive. Being under-prepared will get you killed in this game. Being overconfident will get you killed. Like, even me sitting here like, yeah, I got enough access, that doesn't mean I got the stamina. It doesn't mean that I have, the resolve or the skill, because there are plenty of times where I'll be like, yeah, we're good. Nope, dead. So we left to be safe. It is better to play it safe, and maybe something new will happen than to sit there and die. I heard a window break, so that's why I'm checking. Oh man, we're getting hungry. I have the bowl of soup with us still, though, so that's good. Ooh, hello, shotgun. I've been waiting to find a shotgun. So shotguns are the best way to train your aiming skill when you don't have the aiming skill. So that will be our road to success to potentially start using guns. I'm gonna have to wait to get you, aren't I? Then shotguns are a little heavy. You got 6 rounds in there. Okay. Let me deal with the group that I know that's sitting here, and we'll go from there. Did you have a great night? Hopefully, you had a great night. Go down you go, down you go. Just destroying them with this axe. There you go. This is why we like axes. All right. Oh, what's the condition on my axe? Lots of zombie ladies together. I mean, again, if you were out and about and the zombie apocalypse hits, what can you do? But hopefully they had a good time before it all went bad. Swap seats, go to 1. No key, pop the trunk, unlock the door, check the glove department, no key still. Forge real quick to see if we see the key. Nope, just glasses. Okay. And do you have anything in the trunk? You had a duffel bag. If I didn't have the bag, you know what? That's not true. This is good. Maybe we grab the duffel bag. Let's grab it. I'm feeling like there is something good about having that duffel bag with us rather than not having it. Why is your car so busted? Yo, what kind of life were you leading? Your ride should not look like this, bro. And actually, while I think about it, this was a pretty awesome looking car. Maybe it has a good amount of gas in it. We can use it to siphon later. So something to take inventory of. Can you just fill stuff? I'm confused. Can you just take the gas and put it in your main car? Yeah, if there's gas in it, but there's no gas in it. If there were gas in it, I would just put it in there. Not to mention there is a gas can. I should collect those too. That's a good point. I only have 2 back in the spot. So here's 1. We ain't got anything in it, but it's better to have a gas can with us. And if we can siphon, we'll just take some and then put it in the car. I feel like where I am in town is close to the city hall area, but I've never been over here. This is Car Fix Station. Okay. I am a firm believer in not having a character die on an empty stomach. So, what is our last meal? A bowl of stew that had ramen noodles and 2 different types of beans. So, in it, we're good to go. We don't die hungry. At the very least, we don't die hungry. Not to mention protein. Yes. Now we start smacking people. Yeah, at the end of the day, it sounded like a really good soup. I don't know if I would usually just put vegetable oil in a soup already that had bouillon cube, but it is what it is. Let's see. Okay, that's more than I expected, but we still murdering people. Look at that. Just going hard. Excuse me, why are there still people coming from over there? What y'all doing? Alright, down you go. I don't really plan on going inside the car fix it. Oh, just putting that out there. I didn't want to cover my bases. It's better to murder the zombies that you can see, especially because if they see you, they will murder you, rather than going around them. So if you can fight, do fight. If you can't fight, run and circle back around if you need to. This is that a diner? The Drake. Huh. It's a bar. Woo! Yo! Back up. There you go. You know, I just thought about something. I don't know the condition of my axe. So, did the officer, like, get a whole bunch of people together at the bar and try to hunker down? Like, that's not the place to defend yourself at. Anybody else? Anybody else? Other than you, ma'am. Let's just give a quick light. This is a bar, which, okay, great if we want alcohol, but we don't want alcohol. I mean, I guess I can use Molotov cocktails. Okay. Safety goggles. Oh, okay. So the door to the back is over here. I got you, ma'am. Give me a second. You got a bit of a kitchen, but you got a refrigerator. Oh, of course it's a bar. You got a refrigerator. Everything's rotten. Everything is rotten. All right. I'm hearing other noises. I need to. Did I see a map? I saw a map. Okay, we'll take the map. Bologna. Why did you have bologna in the drawer, though? That don't make no sense. Why wouldn't it be in the fridge? Again, I'm hearing beating. I hate when I start hearing beating. Okay, well, maybe not in here, but this is what it is. You got some chips. I'm not really trying, but you know, it's better to eat it and move on. What's over here? Same window. What's over here? Ooh. A bakery? Oh. Come. Let me give you sweets. Yes. Did you not hear me murder your friends outside? Your patrons, I'm sorry. There you go. Good night. All your donuts are all just gone. There's a chocolate chip cookie. The cookies don't go bad. I'll take it. That's good for me to know. Maybe I can make cookies in the future, huh? Everything's rotten though, which ain't good. Cute bakery. It is a good looking bakery. I feel like it's something I should build. All right. Into the back. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. It's a weird design. You got a kitchen though. That's good. You know what? There's the beating I'm probably hearing at the moment is the apartment complexes above. So this is like a mixed zoned area where you would have people living upstairs and then of course the business that's operating downstairs. Um they're usually designed to where, you know, business owners and or people who work for the business can live on top of it. It rarely works that way. Most people end up just buying the space and then not caring about the space above them. So okay, I'm gonna take the cooking pot. Like I said, I like having them. Don't really care for the kettle because we're not really worried about holding on to water since we have some stale zucchini and cherry. Nothing wrong with that. So, ooh, wait a minute. Got you. So, my good sir, you got yourself stuck in the bathroom before you turned. All right. All right. We're happy. Let's head back around to the car real quick and just drop some stuff off. Oh my goodness. A lot of things just happened. And it's only 1 o'clock. Like, we did a lot. Had some diarrhea, and that I can see that being an issue. I don't know how I would feel about that. Like if there is an afterlife and I woke up in that space and we replayed the events that led to my death, I would have questions about why we thought this was cool to put it on my setup that I was going to have diarrhea butt and then also pass away. Like, come on now. All right, put the duffel bag in here. Yo, did I just see somebody in their birthday suit? Hang on, let me put my non-perishables away. Please wait. Please wait. Current kill count is 862. Working on that 1,000. I did see somebody in there. Oh my goodness. Where all these zombies come from? Look, 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 look. I need to clear space for myself because we are moving into that neighborhood. I refuse to be deterred from solar panels. I know you have them somewhere. You couldn't even turn to face me, lady. I feel like some type of way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that a veil? Look, I am sorry that that's what happened on your wedding night. I really am. Um, yeah, yeah. That's sad. That actually is heartbreaking. You were just trying to live your life. Oh, there was there. There we go. I mean, it could be any type of party. I heard, but I'm gonna take the family. I don't even know if I would call it family friendly. I am going to take the nice thought that it wasn't a bachelor party and it was a romantic evening with her significant other. Because I'm a hopeless romantic. There's nothing wrong with that. Not in my personal opinion. Okay. What's next? So let's take a moment. We're going to get in the car and then hit the button to be safe. And let's just take a pause. So now this is all zombie infested. And I'm going to put a frowny face because I'm going to fight through that. But we're going to fight through that. So make no mistake. I have now walked through this area and I need to start putting X's. So cleared, cleared. I didn't really do anything about this, so I'm not going to, but I did loot this, so I'm not going to think about it. There's a house here past that woods and there's a car shop here. I don't know what pink is. So that's interesting. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pull the car around. Remember that there is a wreckage here and not worry about it too much. Actually, maybe I should just go straight north and head back to our starter house. That's what I'm thinking of now. Yeah. All right, let's move the car. Like I said, we'll go off the road a little bit and just put ourselves in a situation where we can dip if we need to. Always face the direction that you want to go when you leave. Yeah, we'll just walk into this neighborhood. So this is one of those other things you'll see like cracking in the buildings and whatnot because the erosion system kicks in and it's like the building hasn't been maintained. Therefore, is there anybody inside? Ooh, boxes. Yo! Hey, y'all break this door for me. Yes, come get this juicy butt. So if you can break that door, that'd be great. Had to say that. I mean, I turned around on him, so There's a bench here. I can just like take a rest, right? Oh, I don't need a rest. I'm actually in a good spot. Look at that. Open the door. All right, get another one. Help out. Knock it down. Come on, y'all ain't that weak. I see a window busted over there. Oop, there it goes. There it goes. All right. Thank you for opening the door. Now, I do have questions to understand why all of you are packed in here. Like, was it a family gathering situation? You're just going to ride out the bad storm? I get that, but uh, hey, there's a. Ooh, I was seen. Hey, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Johnson, you need to mind your own business. Take yourself back to your own spot. This don't concern you. Why do I hear so much beating on doors, though? Goodness. I ain't trying to get trapped. Oh! Why? Oh, we saw what? I hear. What did I get myself into? Like, I feel like all kinds of stuff is happening because of this house. I prefer not to fight inside. Like, it's always bad, in my personal opinion. So if you can avoid it, it's saying I'm not part of the neighborhood. You're right. I'm not from these parts. I did look suspect. All right, all right, all right. Good night. Anything in these boxes? No, just office supplies. That's a bummer. Like the whole reason why I started even fighting through that was because I was like, maybe they'll have it. There's a rifle here. Ooh, I didn't go back for that shotgun. I forgot. Yeah, but it's only a rifle. I'm not really worried about rifles. But yeah. Yeah, this turned into a party. Oh, it turned into a real party. Oh, you guys had fruits and veg. Look at that. I don't see any meat. Okay, so you were, I mean, sausage and salmon in the freezer. Like, you at least kept your stuff organized. I appreciate your house. I do. Thank you. Thank you for the bounty. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll take what we can. Rice is still not bad to get, so I'm not mad about that. There's lots of canned food. You guys were ready. Look at that. I don't remember if I have a muffin tray. I'm not worried about it at the moment, so we'll just go outside. Did you guys have something in the backyard I can use? Yo, neighbors, neighbors. Ah, okay, okay. Ooh, wait, I'm already. Oh no, I didn't think about it. I'm already on. I'm using the axe from back. Not good. I need to go back and get another axe. Okay. Well, if you think about it, we've been murdering folks with this axe, though. Like, this is exactly why I was waiting for my axe. And my axe is in great condition, but it's always important to be prepared. So let me get another axe to put on my back because I only have one in hand, and that is problematic. I also don't want to find myself like moving to the meat cleavers and things like that. Also, note if you haven't noticed me checking, whenever I walk past a mailbox, I'm looking for the magazine. The solar panel mod magazine so I can make solar panels if it comes when it comes down to that. So definitely working on being as prepared as possible. I'll just go ahead and stick one on my back and we're good to go. See? I'm gonna put this nightstick away. I know it's one of the best weapons in game, but that's if you have short, blunt, well trained, and I do not have short, blunt trained at all. I'm better at axes, long blunt, and short blades. So just know what you're good at and really focus on it. It's kind of the key to success. Now I say it's one of the best. Every weapon is one of the best weapons in the game because it's about your character build, right? But still, yo, why is your spot empty? I'm mad. And you had a fellow park ranger in there? Ma'am. Oh, put you down. Put you down. Ah, there you are. Brother Charles. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody else? I thought I saw more than one. Yeah, there it goes. Down she goes. I see another painting. I feel like taking that painting as well. So that's what's going to happen here. Can I do R? Take the painting. It's a 3. It's a heavy painting. That's for sure. Oh, I'm packed up? Really? Another map. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, there. You had bookshelves with no books. Like it's a thing. It's important to read. Reading is fundamental. Goodness gracious. So, reason why I'm making a fuss about that, bookshelves do have the possibility of spawning the magazine as well. So, if you see the bookshelf, you should check it no matter what. Yeah, not to mention other books to collect, so that way you can use those in the future. But no, take a look around real quick just to make sure we are safe before we move these non-perishables. So this is turning into a grocery trip, and I didn't really intend it for it to be this way. Maybe Lit was an old friend of your character. We could say that, but I mean, we are in our hometown. We are in our hometown, and we are close to our starter home. For in fairness, so yeah. There we go. Let me get rid of other things that I don't need to be carrying. Oh, the gas can. I forgot to grab that. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, this is definitely turning into like a food trip, which was not the plan on this trip. So what's going to happen? And it's already 5:30. Just paying attention to the time and knowing when the sun's going to go down. We are. Oh, we're getting tired. All the fighting is making us tired. Oh, we'll check one more house. Like I feel like one more house is the play here. I don't expect to see solar panels, honestly, with these houses because they don't have garages. I did hope to maybe find the magazine. So, oh, look at that. Nope. Unread. Take one. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. I don't need it. The rest of that. And why y'all cash all over the place? What kind of spot did you have, yo? You had oranges and tomatoes with maple syrup. When I make pancakes again, the maple syrup's gonna go a long way. Rolling pans, they do count as weapons, but they also will allow you to make bread because you got to roll your bread and things like that. So good to have various items available. I've got more. I'm gonna leave the jerky. Don't need those. Cereal. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's get home. I guess we'll pour out the stew. It says eat. Pour in the ground. There it goes. Don't need the rest of that. Good here. Yes, lots of cash on the floor. You never know in the scenarios that this is supposed to simulate. Maybe it was a dealer's house. I don't know. You never know until you start checking around. And the great part is it doesn't tell you, so you end up like making your own story out of things, which I love. You got a pistol in the spot, man. See, uh, they were in a good place, and a rifle, a gun case. Like that's a shotgun. Uh, yeah, this was I would call it dealer home for sure. All right, we're out. Let's get out of here. I think we have, at the very least, some good food to take home with us to work with. We're doing good with stockpiles. I can't be mad about that in terms of food stockpiles. But again, not what we came looking for. And sometimes, you have to take what wins you can get. So hope the dog is okay. I gotta tell you, I'm very much the human centric on this one, especially during a zombie apocalypse. I hope the owner made it, but By the way, in my head, a zombie dog and various other animals is terrifying when I think about it. All right, so we pull around, we go back the area that we know we have cleared, or at least have less zombie population around, and then we'll work our way back tomorrow. It is almost 7 o'clock in the evening, which is fine. Oh, note, I have the Sunday driver trait, so I go slower than the car. My character will not drive fast. So I don't consider it a bad thing in my personal opinion. I actually like the fact that he drives slow. Not to mention better handling, so on and so forth, but it is something to think about. I do drive slow. All right. And then we just pull the car back around here. And again, always give yourself the ability to get away if it comes down to that. We're all set. So, as far as things to pull out, because they're on non perishables, nothing's a rush. And actually, if I think of that, let me pop inside real quick. No, no. Sunday driver does not affect the sound of the car. It's actually the quality of the engine. And we could pop the hood and take a look at how like noisy the engine is going to be. That would tell you that. Um, so yeah, I'm hurting on space. That's right. I haven't put anything in this one. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. There's really no reason for me to hold on to the perishables because we're not running power in the house. But at the same time, I can cook them here in a second. So I'm not going to do anything with that just yet. But yeah, let me go ahead and grab the painting of the rush. I don't know where to put the painting at the moment, so I'm going to leave it in the back. But I'm able to grab all the non-perishables I can grab and stick them in that other drawer because we have it. And I'm going to do this one trip because there are no zombies around. Why is it so heavy? This rice is always heavy. The beans are always heavy. So rice and beans are heavy. But the good part is they're like a lot of calories, especially for a vegan character, that will translate into success later down the line. So when we need to start managing our weight, we're really going to lean in on those lentils, those split peas, that rice. It's a big deal. Goodness. Rice is low. There it goes. And then let's just take a look at our food. What do we make? So I can make a straight salad using orange, tomato. I'm put the whole orange in there. And that's another great thing. Like the negative effects associated with an item will go away when you put them into a recipe. So even though that's -10 unhappiness and -10 something else, it turns into a positive because you have chopped it into something. So it's great, and that's why I said we were going to cook it. And now I can make bread dough and baguette dough because I now have a rolling pin. So it's absolutely vital to get those things when you can. And just knowing it goes a long way. A lot of people don't know that you do need these cooking, crafting items. So that way you can be successful in the future. Stick that in there. I'm going to grab our maple syrups and put that in there. Pepper, salt. There we go. And just eat so yeah, boredom and unhappiness. When something is stale, it becomes boring and makes you unhappy. Not super unhappy. Like just eating one thing that's stale, for example, isn't going to make you depressed, but it does add up over time. Especially if I was sitting around eating bugs, for example, which is a survival tactic. Oh, well, not the same. If you're eating onions and put it in the fair enough. All right, so let's get rid of some of the weight that we don't need. I didn't realize I had a whole bunch of chipstones before, so I only needed to find sticks. And actually, if I think about it, I should do that again. I did go through 2 axes, didn't I? Yeah. But I have 2 broken hand axes and some wood glue, so I could repair one of these, right? And get 75% out of it. It looks like it worked out. How much wood glue? I don't think I have enough to repair it again. So something to know, but I'm good on axes as well. Okay. Okay. I think we're all set. I'm still heavy. Why am I still heavy? That's interesting. I've already dropped a bunch of stuff. What didn't I drop out of here? I've just got so many melee weapons now. Oh, the painting. What's the box on the floor? The jars. Remember, we picked up jars for canning purposes in the future. Okay, I'm going to stick you right there. I can't because I'm too far. Can I do it that way? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, so the box on the floor is our box of jars. With a jar, you can turn different things into jar. There it goes. So you can make a jar of bell peppers, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, eggplants, etc. So making these jars will just extend the life effectively. So if I was doing farming, it would help a lot. Or of course, if I do other ways of finding these different things, that will go a long way. So, what books are on the floor? The books are cooking level 5 and mechanics level 1, which I just put them on the floor because we're running out of space in terms of like storage, and that's something I need to really work on here soon. I say I'm not in a rush. We are in a rush to figure out our electricity situation. Like I said, I'm being stubborn. I don't want to use gas. Is it falling outside? No, it's just dark. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. But let's go ahead and get ourselves prepared for another day. We're going to make a soup. And yes, the fridge is not on, nor are the lights in this space. Um, all right, so we've got a pot of soup with just bouillon in it, which is only good for thirst right now. It won't do anything for us, but that's not a big deal. What we're going to do is we'll do the ramen again. We'll add some crackers. We'll add white beans this time, just to give ourselves some variety. And let's go ahead and add the lentils again. Ramen, always nice. Yep, always. Okay, so from that, we've got 35 hunger, and then we just give it a good cook. And then we light the file. And we're all set. 30 zombies I can see? No? Alright. Let's give ourselves a speed up real quick. And then we grab our pot. We put out the fire. And we're looking good. We're looking good. We make some bowls. And we've got our food for the day. Didn't realize I did pick up a second bowl. So, by the way, if you get, really big in making stews and whatnot, you can actually make a single pot into 4 bowls. So it is nice when you get really good at cooking and you're trying to manage, your food and calories to do things efficiently. So pots go a long way, is my point. All right, we're good there. And we're not hungry, even though we just woke up. So we are just going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to keep a hold of this. Let me read this real quick and just get that done with. Hit finish. Already read. Sweet. Just double check because I felt weird about it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. It is realistic, absolutely. So the more hearty or full your soup and stew is, the more hunger you're going to get out of it. The lighter it is, the lighter it will be. But if you're playing a multiplayer, for example, and you had somebody like me who was playing the cook for role playing purposes, I could make, bulk food quickly for the group, which is something I've done. So, all right. So, because we did a fair amount of clearing out, what we're going to do is just drive straight up here. And there's a car there. I don't know why I did it like this. Oh my goodness, there's a Spefos. Oh, everything just changed. I didn't even realize there's Spefos here. We are right next to a Spefos and a pharmacy. Look at that. Man, I really should like explore my surroundings more. I respect you stepping up for your friend, but that was unnecessary, ma'am. And the door is open. No alarm. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Look at your spot. Good. You go down. Excuse me, sir. I want a burger. Yeah, not available. I got it. Down you go. Are you available to get me a burger? Maybe a pizza. You got vegan pizza? I see a burger on the table. It's rotten. Why you just leave a burger on the table? All right. Well, that's unfortunate. I hear banging over here. Okay. Nothing there. So you're hanging out in the bathroom, huh? What were you doing? I'm curious. Storeroom? Storeroom. Nothing to work with. There was a mouse trap there, but we're not eating meat, so we won't be trying to trap mice. There were French fries. Look at that. Well, that's original. We walked into a diner and got hungry. Come on. Anybody? No cooking staff back here? Just. That's a mayonnaise. Yes. So, funny enough, if we're doing a meat or non-vegan playthrough, the mayonnaise would be also another godsend because you can really reset your calories well with that. The problem is mayonnaise is made from eggs, so we can't use it for our playthrough, and I know that. So it's just one of those things where it's like, okay. All right, well, since we're here, we might as well like get some electronic skills, right? God, I love these. In the sense of like when I find a kitchen like this and there is electronics. What is that? Level 2? Level 3. Oh, that's great. That's baller. Look at that. That's why we like, finding these kitchens because there's such a big amount of experience. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I put you back there? Put you on my hands and then we're good to go. Vegan mayo. No, definitely not vegan mayo. Like that's definitely not a thing. Not back here. Hey, this diner window actually opens. Oh, it works. Look at that. Is this like the back door? Ooh, I ain't walking back that way. But that's good to know. So if I go back out here to the parking lot and it turns into like an unwinnable situation, I could retreat into the diner. So, and I unlock the door if it was locked in the first place. So let me go ahead and eat because we all know how I feel about dying hungry. And I was thinking of it. Yeah, we're still overweight. Oh no, I just noticed something. Okay, so this line here, there would usually be an arrow down, up, or so on and so forth. The fact that it didn't isn't pointing down anymore, we're not losing weight currently. Those those meals are too hearty. Lentils. So if you don't know, you are not a educated vegan. beans, lentils as a whole, have usually 4 to 5 times as much protein as a 8 ounce steak does. So a single cup of beans is better than steak when it comes to protein. The same thing is true from a calorie perspective. Beans are pretty heavy in calories. So if you are looking to get, nice and heavy, eat a lot of beans as a vegan. Oh goodness. Yo, you got a whole pipe in your stomach. Who was strong enough to do that to you? Goodness. Well, maybe it was like a car accident or something. All right, worked it out. Worked it out. We got to work on that overweight thing, though. Actually, I don't know why I'm worried about it because that tells me that I should start doing more exercises because we have the space for it. Like we definitely could. Uh, so we want to go into this pharmacy. There are some magazine racks, and magazine racks have the ability to spawn things. Oh, I love seeing cars like this. This is great because that means I have resources to work with for my own vehicle potentially and/or new vehicles. These industrial sizes, so vans, are considered industrial vehicles in the game, and they will carry more if you can find one with a key. So, or of course, hotwire it. There's another gas can. I'm not picking up gas cans at the moment. Right now we're just taking a look around, taking inventory. I don't want to get super excited for anything just yet. Truck bed you don't have to open because they're already open. That makes sense in the game. Oh, there's 2 gas cans here. There's lots of gas cans to work with. Would be slower. It wouldn't matter for our character because he is a Sunday driver. Now that technically is not true. What happens in the game is it factors you to move 75% slower than what the car is capable of moving at. So if you got a sports car, you would inherently move faster than any other vehicle, but you would still be moving slower than a regular character. So there are considerations that are made in the game. So a faster car that is natively faster is better to find. Yes. Let's. Is this a convenience store or? Oh, I get it now. Okay. Maps, electronics. Oh, crossword puzzles, and nothing to use. Goodness gracious. Hair dye, painkillers, vitamins. If I was that type of player, I would be getting all those vitamins. Ho hos. We're trying to lose weight, not gain it. So we can leave the convenience store stuff alone. But I think that goes to show, or at least I've been able to prove without even thinking about proving it, that you can manage your weight in Project Onboard as a vegan without, just farming the whole time. Okay. Let's go ahead and go outside and, say hello. And handled. All right, there we go. I feel like, yeah, okay. Again, I don't want to find myself thinking that we're doing so great that yeah, see that's extra zombies. And the last time I walked up on a group near a fence, it is Sunday. I need to be really sure that I can handle these fight situations. I do. Just go slow. Yeah, just go slow. There's no reason to rush. Things are going really well. There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, man. See, that's why we always have extras with us, just in case. Can I just give you the axe? Thank you. And, yep. Yep. And the fence. I mean, it's good. They didn't understand the concept of jump them. So I'll work with that. Oh, goodness. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Let's go back and get our car. We're gonna move it up. At this point, we actually, assuming there are no zombies around, let's do this real quick. Just pull up the map, and then we'll do a pause. So officially, we cleared out the spiffos. So yellow means restaurant of some type, and that's good for me to recognize. Yellow is restaurant. Green is department stores, I guess you would say. So offices of some type, but they're not dedicated in terms of what they are. I know black is storage. Huh. Yeah, because we came over here and this is storage. So I didn't go into this building. Maybe I should walk in there. Even though it says for cars, that can be storage. I mean, your map will get bigger and larger. Yes, so if I read somebody else's map, it will show you whatever they have. If it's an annotated map, so what we're doing currently is annotating, right? That person, like if I died as a character and somebody else picked up my map, they can actually see the things that are written on it, which is actually pretty cool. I love that about this game. So when you do things like that, it's interesting. This is funny. I didn't realize there was a building over here. So when I walked through here when we got started, I could have just come down here. So I don't know what this is, but this is vegetation. So, huh. I cleared that. I cleared that. I cleared that. So I do need to make sure that I start marking those things. And I forgot we were supposed to go back to the neighborhood. Oh, that's right. I said we were working towards our original house, which we're just down the block. Let's check the building that we're right next to first before we do that. So let's do that. All right. So let's walk in real quick. Hi, were you just waiting here for your vehicle to get service when it all went down? I don't see anything that I will potentially use. Alright, can I like go around? You don't have to break the doors. The windows. The windows. I will come to you. I'm gonna do this smart. Play it smart. Play it smart. Oh, I hear a window. I'm gonna close that door. And we're good. Alright, so this is not what I thought. It was definitely, well, I shouldn't say thought. Ooh, there's another battery. I saw another battery. We like taking, oh, that's a regular car battery though. Okay. I'm gonna remember that. Wrench, coveralls. Got a radio, electrical wire, flashlight, tarp. I mean, y'all ain't got much in here to be servicing vehicles, which is unfortunate. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah. Oh, there's another. I mean, again, it doesn't hurt to check these things, but it's not what I thought it would be. Oh, okay. All right, let's get out of here. We will not waste time. But you do have an arcade machine here. So arcade machines go for electronics skill gained. So we will take that. And that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. It's like 40. Where are you? Put you in both hands. Oh, I didn't realize I did break an axe in the last fight. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's get the car. And where did I put the car? I wasn't here. I was down the block. Okay. 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 No, vending machines count as metalworking, unfortunately enough. I mean, obviously they do have, components that would be considered, but it's not in the game. It's not how it works. Let's take a look at our food situation. So yeah, we're back to losing weight. So I feel like if I eat this bowl that we made, we'll start, fixing the weight situation again, which goes to show again those beans. So I'm gonna hold off on eating until we're hungry next time. I was just thinking about it, and I am still gonna go towards my old our spawning house. So that's our next goal. Um, I'm not gonna walk towards said restaurant that's supposed to be over here. because I don't know what it is, and there's nothing but vegetation that you can see there. So, as far as what's the word I'm going to use, the electrical situation we're trying to cover, that's not going to help us. So we are going to drive up north here and start working our way into town. If I remember correctly, the house that we spawned in was actually pretty like sizable. So I think it's the start of a richer neighborhood. Let's hope. Car, bit blood. Remember which car? Well, yes. Oh, ooh, oh, we don't need to turn off the car to kill these guys. So, ooh, I did not. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I'm not prepared. There it goes. There it goes. And when I say I'm not prepared, it's because I don't have another axe on me. Oh, I'm already down to my last two. Okay. Oh, good to know there as well. I'm not going to keep driving through it. Okay. Get back in the car. By the way, if you leave your vehicle on, it does drain the gas and it does continue to make noise. So, something to be aware of. But it might be good to leave a vehicle on, like if you walk into a place that's super populated. So, yeah, it just broke. If it, if you walk into a place that's super populated, it's good to leave the vehicle on so you can jump back in it and not have to worry about it starting again. Because if you haven't noticed, my car definitely has a battery issue. Sometimes it just doesn't start. I said battery issue. It's not a battery issue. It's the engine issue. Hello. Look at that group. I'm going to kill the engine here. Are we about it today? Yeah. Can I do a little bit at a time? I don't have to get them all. All right. I got a little. It's Sunday. It is Sunday, yes. What is currently on me? I need to put this on my right. There we go. Just chip at the group a little bit at a time. Chip at the group a little bit at a time. There you go. Yes, go down, go down. Ooh, there it is. And we broke that axe. Okay, so now we are down to. Ooh, we're getting thirsty. Excuse me. I don't like that. I don't see one garage though. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, I did all that and lost an axe and did not find a garage. Okay, okay. No, let's put this in our back. Gonna keep using the stone axes, and we're gonna hold on to our hand axe as long as we can. Yes, definitely survived, and we are in a good space. Is that window broken? Yes. Did you come out of this one? That means I can go inside through here. That overgrowth is becoming a thing. I hear beating. I'm going in still. Ah, your father came outside. All right. You didn't really have. Well, I mean, it is a small house, so in fairness. Oh, water. Let's fill. And we fill. Nothing else? Gun case again. Handguns. Nice shirt she had on. All right. Well, I dig that. I hear a zombie. I don't see it, but I hear it. Maybe it was. Spying from the back. I'll just leave that alone. I will leave that alone. Newspaper. Okay, yeah, there are zombies over there. There's a small horde that you can see. Okay. Leave that alone for now as well. There's a small group there too. Look at that. Oh, this is that field that we had walked past on our day one when we were trying to. Oh, yeah. I can feel from the kitchen. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what water source you feel from, but recognize that you basically only get the water that's in the tap. After that, it's gone. So bathtubs hold a fair amount, which is good. So it's kind of one of those things where you when you have a whole town at your disposal, again, water is really good to work with. And because we've been clearing out so many zombies, we have a lot of water availability. Not even having our rain collector set up. Luckily, we do have rain collector set up, so yeah, you just you manage what you get. How many people live in this neighborhood? It's a good question. I don't know the population of West Point when you start. Not to mention that zombie count goes up the longer you go, up to 30 days. So I don't believe additional zombies will spawn at this point because I have a zombie spawning turned off. But there are some caveats because the zombies on the street don't count the same as zombies inside of houses. So every time you get close to a house, the zombies spawn then. They don't actually exist until you're closer to the house. Um, so it's a weird mechanic. For example, this house here technically has no zombies inside it right now. But if I walk, I think it's pretty much about to the backside of this tire. This is when zombies would spawn if there were going to be zombies inside. And it's based on the game's random chance. And it looks like none spawn. So it's something to be aware of. Just understanding how the mechanics work. But the reason why that's important is because you can find yourself in a scenario where there are less zombies than you really think because they're all in the street. But if you start running in between houses and whatnot, you'll start spawning more zombies and they'll start pouring out. So, again, things to know, mechanics to know. I don't remember if I have an electronics level 3 back at the base, so I'm going to take this one just in case. Anybody here? Nothing. Yep. Peaceful little spot. I hear zombies outside. I'm going to take that bowl. That makes bowl number 4. So we're all set for bowls. Bullion cubes, because we've been using them. Take the cereal. And can I offer you and your friend something? One shot. Look at that. And everything's right. Nothing. Can you use it for fire or anything? What can I use for fire? The rotten food? Um, so when I hit level 7 cooking, you can use rotten food inside of your dishes, which is actually a nice little feature, but it's only a small amount. Oh, the book. Yes, I can add books to as kindling for fire, which is fine. Oh man. Okay, is that technically a garage or is that a house? I think no, that's a house. Is it a garage or a house? I see that's a house on the left hand side. That is a garage. Okay, so we'll check that one. It's a lot of zombies. That is a lot of zombies. All right, I've got stale food. Let's eat the stale food first. Was I seeing? No. I'm hoping that's actually a garage and not a house. Okay, I'm going to do this. Over here, we're going to shout and bring them this direction. I never do this, so we're taking a chance. And if it turns bad, we'll dip. But And yes, breathe on my neck. All right. Run. Yep. Okay. 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 There it goes. She didn't go down like I thought she would. You go down. Sweet. Oh, I broke. Okay. Hand axe is faster. I can only hit one zombie at a time with the hand axe, which is not a big deal. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I didn't expect to get tired. Changed things just a little bit. But I cleared out a fair amount. Yes, go down. Yes, 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 yes. There it is. A little bit of overconfidence? Maybe. Did it work out? Yes, and I'm glad I didn't keep backing up. Ooh, there were two groups behind me. Oh my goodness. I was holding my breath too. I definitely thought maybe I messed this one up. Oh, but we made it. Oh, we made it. Oh man. What the? Okay. Okay. We keep it real. Like I said, I wanted this garage. And before I do that, let me do the smart thing. Yeah. Let's go to this and just take a rest. And that's how we'll catch our breath. I probably could just walk back inside. It's not going to change our drowsiness, but it will allow us to gain our stamina again. So, super important. Yeah, we walk backwards well, but our nimble skill could be higher. So, when nimble is higher, what you can do, I think it's nimble level 3, is when your walk speed backwards is basically the same as your walk speed forward. So, the more nimble you are, the better. Oh, you didn't die in one shot. All right, down. That is a house. It's a tiny house, but it's a house. You got a duffel bag. I don't want to open that because I don't want the alarm to go off. So they don't sleep. It's more like they're just hanging out. Duffel bag. Grab it, even though I don't need it. I hear more beating. Yeah, I was really hoping that for that to be a girl. No, we're done. There's no reason for me to take on another group. Let's head back. Okay. All right. We're almost to 1,000 zombies killed. So we are almost to 1,000 zombies killed after all of that. And nothing. Okay. I'm just walking on back. Yeah. It's been a very action oriented episode. I'm going to use the word episode. We have been fighting. We have definitely been fighting. Goodness gracious. Does he rest while driving? Yes, you do catch your breath while driving. So. All right. The Butcher of West Point. Working hard to maybe change not the fate of these people, but the face of its future. I am going to point out I don't have any axes left, so tomorrow morning we're going to get up and we're going to do some foraging again to see if we can get some wood sticks. Yeah. You're thirsty again. Oh, I didn't think about that. It is almost 90 degrees. So that's another interesting mechanic in this game. even though we haven't shown any indications of it, he's probably been hot and drinking lots of water to manage the heat. Not to mention all the fighting we've been doing. So that is something that does happen within game. Doesn't stop for a red light. I don't know. It's stopping for a red light. Drop duffel bags. It's good to keep them, even though we're not really going to use them. I shouldn't say that. There might be a time where we want to like super loot someplace, and we can grab two duffel bags and carry them in hand, essentially, pack everything up, and then throw them in the car. It can save us a lot of time in terms of looting later down the line. So, all right, let's drink some water. Let's fill our water bottle. And we're good. Maybe last time I accidentally filled the bowl instead of the bottle. That's a possibility. Let's stuff you in there, you in there. I didn't realize I didn't actually drink the other bowl, so. Oh man. But yeah, we're definitely in a good spot. Again, like I said before, I'm not going to eat the bowl until we are hungry. So we are still working on weight loss. So let's do that. And since tomorrow we will be foraging, I don't think it hurts to give it all we got with those squats. Does the temperature get lower if you bathe? Actually, yes. So water will impact your temperature, which is nice. Yeah. All right. So we're nice and tired and highly exerted. So after all of that, we will sleep. Oh man, I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever made it to 1,000 kills on a run, mind you. Because again, usually I don't play like this. I usually very, stick as far away from zombies as possible and avoid problems. I'll go stealth. I'll run about. I'll only kill when absolutely necessary. So I don't think I've ever hit a 1,000 kills before. As I think about it. Never had a Sunday effect for either. That's true. So, okay, let's get ready to start foraging. We're nice and full, which is good. So we are going to start our journey on the foraging. I'll take anything at the moment in terms of foraging, and it's also because like the better we get with foraging, the maybe I should go read the foraging level 5 book. I didn't realize we were so high. So one thing you do with foraging is look for vegetables and fruits, even though it's summer. So fruit should be a good option. We can find fresh fruits, but if I look for vegetables, which are the ones that will can, then we can preserve them longer without refrigeration. So that is going to be a play here in a little bit. Should also check these. What are you? Money. Don't need money, yo. The church. I feel like that's taboo. I'm not gonna walk in there. Oh, and I'm saying that not a negative religious perspective. I'm saying that because I originally saw a massive horde there when we walked through. So I feel like walking in there now would just be a recipe for disaster. I'm also going to notice a lot of people, have complaints about the foraging system on how it works. You do need to, I'm going to say this as a technician, right? If you increase the amount of memory for your Java container, which the Project Zomboid runs in Java, you will have a better experience with foraging. And it's primarily because every time you need to find one of those images, it's loading a different element. So it does take more resources to do foraging. So just increase your memory usage and you'll be fine. I hear zombies. This is why you play with the noises. So that way you can listen. Goodness gracious. Church is huge. I mean, it's Kentucky. The church is well invested in. I don't know what's in this neighborhood, by the way. I don't know what it'd be like living next to a church, but this is a cul-de-sac, right? So I wonder if they're. I mean, you got a grill back over there. I have my settings set to vegetables. So as far as what we should find, maybe I should change that from vegetables. Don't want to pick up any more rocks. What's good to look for in when I don't want to look in the urban area. I thought I was in the forest. Yeah, I gotta go deeper. Okay. So vegetation is not bad. Animals, insects, mushrooms, berries. Okay, so everything else is extremely rare. So maybe I should set myself to mushrooms and not thinking about canning. That is a survivor house. I see mushrooms. We grab the mushrooms. Sweet. We won't take the twigs. That's more zombies I see. We do got sticks. I can make axes again. Bugs. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm starting to get all kinds of different things to spawn. I don't want bugs, though. Mushrooms again. Good. Mushrooms again. Good. We're getting food. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, look at all of these mushrooms. I'll take it. Cherries. Oh. Mushrooms. Berries. Do wonder how these axes would um how they would look. So it you can definitely make a wood hand axe, pretty easily if you have all the necessary materials, right? So as far as materials are concerned, a good a sturdy stick. You need, it can just be a random branch you can find in the city. But a sturdy stick, if you have some rope or any other type of binding, and the rock would have to shape well in order for it to hold effectively. And there are a couple ways you can make that work. But I mean, the average Boy Scout, could obviously fashion something together. And I say Boy Scout, Girl Scout as well. That said, because of my role playing, you got to remember Raymond Charles is a scout. He is a former scout as much as he is a ranger. So I definitely leaned into the idea of surviving off the land if we needed to. It's just now we got a ton of mushrooms. Like that is a lot of food for this challenge. Almost to the point where I would want to turn on the refrigerator because there's no way I would eat all those mushrooms before they start to turn. Okay, so story, right? That's a survivor home up there. What happened to this place, this person? Most likely they were doing well. And then all of a sudden they got swarmed by zombies. Somebody broke in, got bit, or maybe they got bit while they were out on a run and then tried to clean themselves up and then turned. So that's why I like these stories because you don't really know, but you can definitely put it together and say, like, this could have legit happened. So I'm going to make my axes real quick. But yeah, I actually like the icon they use here as well. If you got the stick, you've got your rope, and you can do a good wrap between them. I mean, it wouldn't be the best axe in the world, but it would definitely do the job against a human. That's for sure. Like you're gonna cleave some flesh. All right, axe is good to go. Oh yeah. Wait, which one is equipped? So this one can go to the backpack, and we're all set. I'm gonna eat some mushroom, I think, because I have a lot. So, and I'm gonna put the cleavers in the bag. There's a car with it. Oh, so there's a neighborhood surrounding this church, which maybe I should have thought of that beforehand. I'm coming. I'm coming. You look like you already turned. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. You're well barricaded in here. You and your partner, family, relative, child. I don't know. It just didn't work out. And I'm sorry. Oh, but y'all are really barricading in there. I'm gonna. Oh, well, no. It looks like everything has a barricade on it. Yeah, y'all tried to turtle, and turtling is a strategy. It just didn't work out today for you. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. All right. Could be a group of friends. Yeah. Oh, look at that farmland. Okay. Uh. Okay, so I want to point something out once we get to that. Oh, damn, that one broke already? Yeah, no luck on that one, huh? Oh, no, thank you. Anyway, so something I want to point out. If I was not a goodness park ranger, I wouldn't be able to tell what's poisonous, what's not. The Herbalist magazine enables you to do that. So this is actually a lucky find, and I've never found it in one of my playthroughs before, which is why the park ranger became one of my favorite ways to play. But there are other people who, obviously take forever to find the generator magazine, which is also something I did on this playthrough. And instead of looking for it, you can just start as the electrician. Everything in this game, with the exception of, I think, one profession, can be learned through time if you're willing to take that time. Looks like they broke that barricade, which is why that person came through there. Okay. Ah, there you go. Remove broken glass. I hear other pounding in this house. I don't know how I feel about walking in there. Um, yeah, we're gonna eat a mushroom, and maybe I just mind my own business. Maybe I don't, deal with this house. No, the magazine would not help you with better skills at this point. So it's just the one time you know it or you don't, and that's it. So, uh, metalworking magazine. Doesn't hurt to check these spots. Notice there are a lot of zombies around. Maybe I should really take it slower. Check this map. There's nothing there. Yeah, I gotta really think about positioning when I have this many zombies around me because I don't want to find myself in a scenario where they converge on me and I'm like surrounded. So nobody has a garage around here though. Like I get it. It's lower income housing. Maybe these are starter homes for younger couples who were just getting going, whatnot. I get that. Where's your equity going into? But a garage would be nice because that would enable me to potentially find solar panels. Oh, man. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to clear out this neighborhood, though, because foraging in that corner might be, our godsend. We've got a lot of resources just going into that small forest area. Um, oh, all right. There it goes. It goes down. That's actually a pretty nice house. You're not at the far corner, and you've got a small hatchback. I should take a look at it. Money by the church. I am in so much pain. Yeah, I thought it's burning, which means no running for us. I feel like I've done a lot of fighting with these axes though, and I haven't like increased in axe skill. I've actually made it halfway. I'm almost to level 6 in axes. This is how much like axe work I've been doing. Goodness gracious! And we're at 1,016 kills. We've broken 1,000. Yeah, I saw the group. I saw the group. I was thinking about seeing if I can pick some of them off. Can I just like walk into this house? No. That group is really bunched up. I don't think I can pick any of them out. Maybe I'll get her attention and she'll pull a handful of them. Like, you see me. All right. Yeah, so if I can get the conga line going, that's there we go. Yes. I'm already using the one on my back actually. I need to think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it. I'm doing something wrong. I did something wrong. Making a lot of noise. There he goes. How many people were here? What kind of like goodness gracious. So I always think that's interesting. From a zombie lore perspective, zombies tend to group up and they say they become a horde. Now, the reason why they group up is because, at least initially, they'll hear a sound and they'll all be attracted to it, right? But why don't they ever like disperse from the group? And I always had this thought in my head that zombies still have that human notion inside of them, and humans like to be closer to humans. We're social creatures, so I always like the idea of like the zombies, even though they're zombies, still want to be close to other people. All right, all right, all right. I don't think I don't think we're hanging out here no more. Like I don't really see a benefit outside of murdering a whole bunch of zombies. Um, so we're heading back home. We are heading back home. Actually, I killed two of my axes already. It sucks. I need to get more axes. After whoa, police officer, police officers. Is there a police station nearby? I haven't seen a police station yet. Now that I think about it, you got a meat cleaver in your back. That was a good shot. Whoever got you, I'll take that meat cleaver. Yeah, I mean, okay, so I'm gonna wear the bulletproof vest actually, even though I put a hole in it. It just goes, yeah, I put a whole bunch of holes in their gear, and I didn't think about it beforehand. Should have swapped something that wouldn't like cut up their clothes. This is the police station. Where am I? Wait, so then is that the firehouse? Yo, if I could get a real axe instead of these wood axes, that's a game changer. I could blaze through that neighborhood up north. I hope this is the fire department. If this is the police department, tell me this is the fire department. Please tell me this is the fire department. This is gonna change everything. Okay. Mm, working it. All right. I don't know. This feels weird. This doesn't feel like the fire department. I mean, why would the fire department have? Yes, fire department will definitely have access. That's how the game is coded. Oh, I've been here already. I haven't been in this building. This is the fire department. It's just an office space. Because this was the oh goodness, we had to slip a couple of zombies this direction. But that actually means that does West Point have a fire department? It's crazy. I mean, the police station is clearly at the south side of town, but there's no fire department here though. At least not the one that we've seen. Let me be clear about that. Okay, the fact that I was smacking his butt like that is interesting. Yeah, so the police department was right next to the bank this whole time. Oh man. I mean, maybe we take a look around real quick. And I say look around. I'm gonna walk to the front and see if it says police and fire. No, it's just straight police station. So what is this building? It's a furniture store? A furniture store. Cause that's useful. Goodness gracious. I'd love to fire the fire department. I'm going to ask YouTube that one. If anybody knows where the fire department is. Okay. Police station, a little rundown. I get that. Things happened and everyone ran. Y'all had the duffel bag and shotguns and anybody got a key? Magnum nightstick. I didn't think of that. Why would I love a fire department? Because I can get next. Oh! Bastard. Why there's so many of you in here? Why weren't y'all on the street? Nobody. Are you gonna tell me each and every one of you turned in the middle of the airborne string? Because that is messed up. Another shotgun. All right, I gotta remember and get these shotguns before I forget. Okay, well at least I have access to the gun cabinets. Whew, there's a scope, fiberglass stock, shotgun, rifle, a ooh, I can wear that. Yeah, but it does. This there's a safe here, and it doesn't look like it does anything. Shotgun shells. That's good. So, police department gives us guns. Fire department gives us axes. It's kind of the way the game is coded. So, I'm gonna pick up this shotgun so I don't forget about it. And we're gonna put it in the gun cases back here. We have a key to the fire. I said the fire department, the police department, so I can lock all this up. And there's no real reason to lock up when you're not playing with other players, but still, we're good there. We'll use. I hear somebody. I saw somebody. I had a jump scare. Why did it happen? There's nothing there, so you must be there. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I've attracted some attention to this building, and we'll just leave y'all to it. Enjoy. Yes, have fun. What did I get myself into? What did I do? There's so much that has happened, and I'm not really paying attention. I'm just doing. See, I've already got steel mushrooms. That sucks. That's what I was talking about. The mushrooms are. There's no way I'll go through all of them. I can cook. I should cook them, but so. Okay. I think I've been wandering around. I realized that we had lots of things happen. Oh, there it is. There's the feeling a little sad because I just ate some stale mushrooms. Yeah, goodness. I felt like we were on a roll. I realized that because there was a whole bunch of foraging and got a whole bunch of food, and I was like, yeah. Then we did a bunch of fighting, and yeah, you have to really focus your attention in this game and not be distracted. So, as far as distractions are concerned, we had intended to make axes and get, tree branches. I made a few axes and I broke two of them already. So I'm down to just the one in my hands, which is already almost shot. And stone axes don't last long. I know that. But still, it's just one of those things to recognize. Oh goodness! All right, so at this point, we're working towards the end of the stream, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But what did we solve? Nothing. We caused a house alarm to go off in the neighborhood that we actually wanted to loot. So we double backed and went around to a neighborhood that we could loot out. We got a skill point in electrical. So we're at electrical level 3. If we make it to 4, then we can make everything that is associated with the solar panels except for the solar panel part itself, which is fine. We have a few solar panel parts to work with. We have 3, which is nothing to shy at. Oh goodness! Take a look at my skills. We're actually almost to level 7 cooking too. We've been doing so much. We've been doing so much. and I just got a bunch of mushrooms and fruits because of foraging, and you can never go wrong there. Our electric situation, um, like I said, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. I'm not worried about electricity at the moment. Water was a concern, but we're already set there. So if what I think we do is come next episode, next day, because we're almost to day 30. If I cannot solve this situation, then we'll go ahead and say screw it and start using our generator. That's what's going to happen. So I give myself until day 30, which is 1 month survived, to fix that. Let's. If you haven't noticed, I am doing my hair. Cut my hair for cornrows. I don't hair messy curly. Yeah, well, messy curly. Oh, but it's been good. We're at 90 kilos. We didn't lose a lot because, oh my goodness. Can I take a look outside? What does my hair look like right now? That was not what I thought it was going to be. Excuse you. Who? I was cut short curly. I messed up my hair. I'm going to have to let that grow back. I'm going to let that grow back. There we go. All right, nice and tight. Anyway, um, we got lots of food. We definitely packed in a bunch of beans. We have learned that beans will what's the word for it? Increase our calories for sure. And we are cooking them. Like we made 2 pots of soups that we pushed into a few bowls, and just by going through that, we reset our calories. So if you don't know, you can be positive 2,500 calories and negative 3,000 calories. To be stable, you can't be under zero, which means that by eating those lentils and beans, we reset negative 3,000 calories for sure, to the point where, no, we didn't gain weight, but we were at near that zero mark, if not a little higher. So, knowing that, of course, understanding the game, super important. So, we have ways to manage our weight in the future. But for now, we are still trying to lose weight. So, calling that out. Regardless, it's been great. We got another painting, and our house is looking okay. I don't think I'll do any prep work following this one. I think we're in a space now where all we do is keep fighting through West Point, find those solar panels. Actually, before we sign off, maybe I should look at these maps. All right. So, annotated maps will tell you different things if you read them. So, let's read map number 1. This is Louisville, Kentucky, and this person, they're dead over here. Don't go. We're here in the dirt. All right, cool. So, if I ever made it to Louisville, I could go check this building, and it would potentially have something to work with. The bad part about annotated maps is they don't add to your map. So you have to keep a hold of them for you to be able to reference them in the future. That's just something to know. The solar panels mod does give essentially annotated maps as well, and it just shows you this is where you will go to find more panels. So knowing that, I can now pull this open and say, I know there are solar panels here. And funny enough, it looks like there are always solar panels in the same place. So if I were to ever drive all the way out here, fight through a mass of zombies, it is possible to find a set of solar panels. And it looks like this is the same map. So, yep, it's the same map. So, good to know, right? It is very far away. I would need more than 1 tank of gas as a Sunday driver to make it that far. So it would definitely be a day trip to go there. I would have to sleep there, find a safe space, and then drive back. Alternatively, I know from the one time that I've played with the solar panels mod, Muldra, which is my favorite town, it's usually where I spawn at, also has a solar panels loadout. That can be found at the rail yard, and it's somewhere back here. Now, in both cases, it's a ton of work. Um, from here alone, driving to there, I have no idea what that trip is going to look like. I know I can take this south because this is the outskirts of town. So this is the highway, which means I can potentially follow this highway either this direction or this direction. I just don't know for sure. Regardless, if I did go south, I can make it to the rail yard and find some. But again, lots of work, and there's no guarantee it will pay out. Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't change how fast you drive based on how tired you are. But you can black out while driving if you fall asleep. So that is the thing. All right. So hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I'm going to say episode. I still plan on turning this into my 100 days and Project Zomboid when we get there. If you, well, for Twitch, Wednesday, I'm actually going to change it up, and I am going to do a stream of City Skylines 2 because I'm interested in that. But for YouTube, I don't know if I'll post anything there. I'm trying to keep my channel as clean as concise as possible. So Project Zomboid is definitely in scope. On YouTube, you'll notice that I do have some speed runs for City Skylines. So it's not outside of scope for me. I do have some, SEO generation for it, but it's been a while since I've done anything City Skylines. But I was waiting for City Skylines 2 and it did come out. So I'm thinking about doing it on Wednesday. But I'll post an update on the schedule if I do choose to do that. Regardless, what you said about Wednesday. I was thinking about doing City Skylines for Wednesday, just to have something a little different. We'll still be playing this story out for Raymond because we've been enjoying Raymond, but I was just thinking about having something a little new. Regardless, I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you posted. Thank you for hanging out. It's been wonderful. We've survived quite a long time. We broke 1,000 kills, which is something I've never done before. And we're still thriving. We're still fighting. We want those solar panels. We're looking for those solar panels. We're going to find those solar panels. And I want to do it in West Point. So, anyway. All right. Well, cheers. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good whatever time zone it is for you. And we'll see you at the next one.